What's going on to all my family and friends? Thank you guys for watching and tuning in for another video. What I'll be doing in the video is updating you guys on how the month of February and March has been for me. In the past 2 months, there's been a lot to go on as far as like interviews, traveling, and rotational experience that I would like to inform you guys about. So as you guys can see from the title of this video, I did not match with a residency program. In my previous videos, I talked about my aspirations of applying for residency and getting a residency position. Most of the programs that I applied to were VAs as well as Indian Health Service, so government pharmacies. I'm interested in doing things in that sort. Out of the 8 programs that I applied to, I only had 3 interviews. I had 2 with the Indian Health Service and 1 with a program that was like a community AmCare that I didn't necessarily see myself fit in doing, so I opted out of that one. And then for the other VAs that I applied to, I did not get an interview. Upon not getting an interview, I was kind of thinking about what I could do to learn from it, see what I did wrong on my own, if it was like an application error or what could have caused for me to not receive an interview. So after getting the unfortunate letters, what I decided to do was reach out to the program directors and see if we could set up a meeting personally. I was able to meet with a couple program directors and they told me, we're sorry, it's just part of the program process. It's part of our residency application process, and in that process what we do is we look at all the applicants. We have so many competitive ones, and we just happen to throw yours out. And then a couple of them even say like, we regret doing it because meeting with you now, I can tell that you're a good student and you have your goals on straight, and we would have loved to have spoken with you and interviewed you and see what could have happened. One of my faults on my applications could have been my cover letter and not having projects, as far as like any projects at any facilities throughout the year of APPE rotations earlier in my year that I could have presented a poster over. I knew I wasn't going to match for phase 1 beforehand, and although it was kind of like humbling and upsetting a little bit, I still wanted to maintain my excitement and my eagerness to continue applying. I wanted to let all of my classmates know that I was happy for them. If they were getting the programs that they got, I was like rooting for them, texting them to see like how they were doing, and just excited to hear about their experiences, where they were going. And I decided to take up on the next step of embarking on phase 2. And in phase 2, I applied to 4 more programs, VAs, and I found out that I did not get those as well. So it's kind of, I don't want to lie and say that I'm not upset about it, because things didn't go how they were going to be planned. But in life, a lot of things don't go as planned. You won't always get your first choice in a lot of things, and I already knew that in the back of my mind, but it was just something that I was pushing for and I wanted to achieve. Even though I'm happy that I took that opportunity to pursue something that was like a big thing, kind of hard, I gained a lot through the experience, and I'm happy to have done it. But what I'll do is I'll just plan to continue pushing along with my next career search opportunities. Going through that plan A, down to B, down to C, all the way to Z. Make sure you have a plan and a backup, and don't get upset when things don't go your way. Think about how you can make yourself better in the future. What can you do to improve, and how can you keep going on? So at this point, I can't lie and say that I'm not upset about it, but I'm excited for the people that do have their residency choice already, because they're able to get that stress out of the way. They already know what they're going to do as far as like when we graduate this year. And for a couple of other of my classmates and people that are in my position, some of us also don't know what we're going to do just yet, but it's not the end of the world. We still have time. I'm still on the search. I'm being proactive, reaching out and seeing what I'm going to do, and I'll update you guys if I get some new information on what I'll be doing or which opportunity I'll be pursuing after I graduate this May. This process, it has helped me really learn to appreciate the things that I do have, or give myself the grace, the gratitude, and the pat on my back just for knowing that I'm at the position of I'm about to graduate pharmacy school. I'm waking up every day and I'm able to, keep pushing on and keep doing things that I enjoy. I've also been able to, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been losing a lot of weight. I picked up on doing the 75 hard challenge, and that's something that I've been going through. I'm just super happy. I'm super thankful to be where I am today. I know a lot of my family and everybody is proud of me, and they tell me every single day when they see me that they're proud. And the more I hear it, the more I feel confident in the fact that I was able to go through a 6-year program, but also confident that I'm about to be a pharmacist and about to be in a position to help others. At the end of the day, I'm holding my head high. I'm going to keep pushing on, and I'm going to keep trying to do my best to make a difference in my field as well as in my daily life. So I didn't match. It's not the end of the world. I'll still have an opportunity to pursue a residency in the near future, or even just make connections with the program directors that I met, and if anything, I could as a full-on pharmacist without a residency. But I appreciate the opportunity. For the month of February, on our way back from Arizona, I wound up taking a tour to the Grand Canyon. It was very beautiful. I really appreciate it. Love the fact that I had the opportunity to go see it because it's one of the wonders of the world. It's a beautiful place, huge, and the thing about it is, like, me showing you clips or videos does not justify how beautiful it is in person. Like, it's breathtaking. Seeing it, meeting people outside while walking around, going on the bus tours. I was about to go hiking at one spot, but it was literally snowing out there. So this is like North Arizona, it was snowing. So what I did was I just kind of took a quick little tour and then turned back around. And on my way back home from the Grand Canyon, what I did was I stopped by this place called Bedrock City or Raptor City Park or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it was called because they changed the name after they got a new owner. But I was able to see like the Flintstones. It's just like this little park. I just wanted to see what it was like. So I'm happy I had the opportunity to visit that place. On my way back home again, I stopped in Sedona and just to see how beautiful it actually was. And this place was breathtaking. Like, it was amazing. Another one of those places where you have to be there physically to really know what it's like, or to really get the full experience. But if you could have been there with me, or if you could go yourself, I recommend going it. Sedona is very beautiful. It's only an hour and some minutes away from Arizona. And then after that, I went back to Arizona and then left a couple of days later. Later in February, I went to Houston with a couple of my close friends. I got to kick it out there with them and got to take another break because this was my off month from school. And while we were in Houston, I got to visit my family, see my cousins that I haven't seen in a while. Got to get some amazing food. I'm gonna come back to the food. And then got to go to a Smino concert.
Take a break and roll the sticky left. Not too great relationships at least. Alright, let's see what we know. Houston, Texas, I need y'all to follow me, alright? We gonna go real slow. Real slow. Mark time, Arizona. Over here we got the retro right side. All the way to the back too, that's the retro right side. They name precede them though. But over here we got the legendary left side. Hey, you kinda could probably already imagine how the legends get down on the left side. So check it out, me. This is probably one of the most important decisions you're gonna make this week, dog. Do you wanna be on the ratchet right side or the legendary left side? Legendary! She picked the right side! But did she pick the right side? So me, man, this ain't your fault. It ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. It's just something I like to do to gauge what's going on. Why? Left side, make some motherfucking noise. What do you think? That was cute, right? If we was in El Paso or some shit like that, right? Now watch this. Right side, make some motherfucking noise. We gonna try this out, Houston. Let's see what's up. Hey, St. Louis gotta show me what's up. I heard Chicago got the shit sold up. I heard Atlanta has a big old butt. I heard Houston got some big old what? Houston, Texas at the Turkey Head Hut. Dallas, Texas, meet me at the bazaar. I like the lady, let me smoke at the bar. DC with other chocolate bar.
It ain't no backwoods on this side of town. Wanna ride with me to this one.
Oh yeah, I smell the weed.
Irish roses. Casa su casa, how's your Spanish? You can get off home, feel the advantage. Got Gatorade on ice, little boo, stay cool. Second stop, we can rain. Can't find no woods in this getting late. I might just pull up with
Houston, Texas, y'all been beautiful. Let me hear y'all. Lil' Shorty got me setting that attention. What?
So the Smino concert was crazy. I enjoyed it. It was a good vibe. He has a really good crowd presence, and if you like his music, I recommend going. And if you don't like his music, I still recommend you go just to experience what it's like, because he's a good music artist. He's from St. Louis too, so rep the city. Aside from that, also had some amazing food in Houston. So it was just good, like everywhere. But Houston was good overall. It has a lot of places where you gotta pay for parking. $20, $25 here and there to park your car, just to go to eat or somewhere. They brunching everywhere. There's so many people, it's usually crowded. It's a good city. I enjoyed Houston while I was there. So that wraps up my February experiences. Coming back home from Arizona early February, visiting Houston, and just having interviews and relaxing for the rest of February, which was my off month. And then for this month of March, what I was doing, I was at a community pharmacy in St. Louis, Missouri, in Manchester, in that area. While I was on this rotation, it was kind of like all the other community ones, except for this pharmacist wanted to push for you to experience what it's like to be in a pharmacist's role from a community standpoint. So he had me processing orders and checking orders for patients. I was acting as if I was the head pharmacist at this pharmacy, which was actually pretty interesting. Instead of me being like a free labor technician, I was able to do that. Now that I'm finishing up this rotation, I'm heading to Columbia, Missouri, where I'll finish my next rotation, and then graduation is up on us. So I'm nervous, I'm excited at the same time. Graduation is coming, and everybody in my family is happy. I'm humbly happy. And excited for the opportunity as well. But thank you guys for tuning in for another video. I appreciate it so much. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever we supposed to do. Send it to your people, send it to your moms, your dad, send it to whoever you feel like sending it to. Your cousins, your nephews, your grandparents, your classmates, whoever you are and whoever are watching this. And if you're supporting me, I appreciate it so much, so dearly. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves and be great. Peace.